Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, and if you haven't been here before, I do mommy videos and lifestyle videos. Yeah, I tried to put that one down for a nap, and she didn't want to go down. So, I am working with limited light right now, only a few, probably like 30 more minutes, and this is not going to work. But I wanted to jump on here real quick and talk about how I knew, speaking of, how I knew the gender of my baby, that I was having a girl, before we had an ultrasound or had the blood test done, because we did do that. But first off, I got the feeling, that I wanted to have another baby. Because I have two. I have a son. He's almost 3. And he was about 14 months at the time. And I, just got baby fever, but it was more than that. I knew I wanted another baby. And I just had this strong feeling. What's wrong, baby? I had this really strong feeling that it was gonna be a girl. That my next baby was going to be a girl, and I was just ready to have her. So, oh no, it's like my lighting is super bad right now. So, I talked to my husband, and we decided that we wanted to go ahead and try for another baby. And right when my son was 16 months, that's when I completely weaned him from nursing, and I actually got pregnant with my daughter then. But anyway, so I got pregnant with her right off the bat, and from the start, my pregnancy with her, compared to my first one was very different. And that's my son in the background. Go sit down. You want an apple? Yes. Okay. So with my son, and I'll do like a separate video on pregnancy symptoms that I had with him later. You say hi. Okay, say hi. Hi. So, right off the bat with her, yes ma'am. Well, I guess I should say with my son, I was sick. I was really nauseous, morning sickness, all day sickness, throwing up, all day, every day, and it was really bad. I lost a bunch of weight. I had every pregnancy symptom, you could think of times 10. It was awful. It was a really hard pregnancy. I was miserable. But with her, right, I knew I was pregnant before I even took the test. I was at Sam's Club with my husband, and I just felt this wave of exhaustion, yes. And I knew it was most likely because I was pregnant, because it was just that kind of tiredness, pregnancy tiredness, which was really strange that I was feeling that, because I was really early when I found out. So I went home, I took a test, and it was a pretty faint line, but not like one of those most people can't see it but I can see it line. It was faint, but my husband could see it, I could see it, it was there. So found out I was pregnant with her, and I was kind of worried, because the first few weeks, first month or so, I didn't feel pregnant at all, except that one day when I thought to take a test. I had no symptoms whatsoever. Really? And this is going great. She should have gone down for her nap. But I had no symptoms whatsoever. No morning sickness, no cravings, nothing. It was like I wasn't even pregnant. And that was one of my first clues, and one of my main clues that it was going to be a girl, at the time, the baby that I was carrying was a girl. And the fact that before I even wanted to have another baby, I just knew that I say that I knew, but I had just had this strong feeling that it was going to be a girl. And then I get pregnant, and the symptoms are completely different from my first pregnancy, which was a boy. And so I was so sure she was a girl. But I kept telling people, I think I'm going to have a boy, because I didn't want to be disappointed. So I was just kind of setting myself up, you know, that it's going to be a boy, it's going to be great, I'm going to have 2 boys, but I knew that she was a girl. So my brother-in-law is actually a physician, and he did some really early ultrasounds, like around 12 or 13 weeks, and we didn't get a lot of time to look, but he was pretty sure that it was a girl, but he said to still wait on the blood test or an ultrasound, you know, later on. But he was like, I mean, I'd say like 80 to 90% chance, or I think that it's a girl. So I was pretty, you know, all right, it's a girl, you know, but I still didn't, you know, commit to thinking that she was a girl. But all of those reasons are why I thought and knew the gender of my baby before we found out, you know, via the blood test that I got at 10 weeks. But the main one was just pregnancy symptoms, and how different they were from my first pregnancy with my son. It was like a complete 180. And I know that it's completely different person to person, and it's just something that I think differs for everyone. But that was my main thing. And we did the blood test at 10 weeks, and I didn't get the results until 14 weeks. But they gave you a little like link to follow, and they email you and everything. And they emailed me with the results of the genetic test. And you open up the email and you scroll down, and it says, do you want to know the gender of your baby? And you click yes, and it takes you to another thing, and it's like, okay, you're about to reveal, you know, the gender of your baby. I was like, okay, you know, whatever, hurry up. And I clicked on it, and it said it's a girl. And I flipped out. Like, I just jumped up. I ran around the house. I was so excited because it was final. That's it. My baby was a girl. And even though I was like 98% sure the whole time that I was having a girl, that just did it for me. You know, we knew. And yeah. And it was just so exciting. I really wanted a girl. I wanted a girl so bad. I already had... There's a dog in my backyard that's not a dog that I can see. But anyway, she loves to talk when I'm talking. I think it's different for everyone. You could have a boy, you could be pregnant with a boy and have no symptoms, and then your next pregnancy have all these crazy symptoms and think, you know, it's for sure a girl because, you know, you didn't have those symptoms your first pregnancy, and it still be a boy, or vice versa. And I wouldn't say, you know, go with those or go with my experience. It's just purely my personal experience with being pregnant twice, and just pure gut feeling. But I got my girl, I got my boy, my girl, so I think we're done for at least now. We'll see. And we named her Claire Everly Vaught, and she's climbing. She loves to do this. Let's see. You see? You see? What you doing? What are you doing? But yeah, we named her Claire. My son's name's Connor, and maybe they're getting a little rambunctious, but maybe I'll do another video on how I knew I was pregnant, before I knew I was pregnant, and go into a lot more detail than I did. But for now, that's all, and I'm gonna wrangle these guys because they're driving me nuts. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Claire. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're not gonna do it? You're not gonna do it? Alright, thank you. Please subscribe.